Hi peeps. Today I want to show you a new stitch that I learned. It's called a seed stitch, and I've been doing it here so far, and I'm just doing it. I cast 4 onto the needle, and then because I'm making a border and it makes it bumpy on both sides, it's bumpy, and what you do is you knit one and purl one, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. And you want to alternate, so you see what your last stitch was. See how this blue thread or yarn goes back around behind? Looks like, if you look at this top stitch, that's like the head, and this is like he's wearing a scarf. But on this one, the head has it in the front, so it's more like a noose. Well, this noose one here is a purl stitch. The one where he's wearing a scarf is a knitted stitch. So that tells me that I need to purl this next one because I'm alternating. So let me show you how to do that. Now that was a knitted stitch, so I need to purl it. So I put my thread in the front, or my yarn, I keep calling it thread. Now I'm going to purl this next one. So see how I stuck my needle in? I put this in the front, I stuck my needle in backwards here. You want to wrap, oops, my needle slipped out. Let me start again. Put it through. I'm trying to hold it so you can see it also. And then you want to wrap it around just like you would if you were knitting. And then drop it off like so. Okay, now for my next stitch I'm going to knit it. So I need to take my yarn and put it around to the back of my needle. Then I can do a normal knitted stitch. Oops. Like so. I've got to get a normal tripod. Okay, now I'm going to purl, so I put it back around to the front, stick my needle in this way, wrap it around, take it under, drop it off. Okay, now I'm going to knit, so I put my yarn back around to the back. Pretty time consuming, but if you're just doing a border or something, then it's not too bad. And then knit. Okay, like so. Turn your project around. And now this first one was a purl stitch. See how the thread, or the yarn, excuse me, is in the front? So it's like this little guy has a noose. I learned that on a video that I found online. So I'm just kind of recreating it so that you can see it on our website. So I'm going to knit this next one because that was a purl. And remember, we're alternating. So knit, bring your yarn to the front, purl. I guess it is easier if I just look through the screen here than around it at my hands. Maybe. It's kind of, well, not really. Knit. And purl. Okay, so that's the basic seed stitch. Oop. I'm going to finish up with this and then sew it onto my little coaster that I made right here. I made a little coaster. It already has a decorative border because I did it just like my dishcloth, so it has these holes where I yarned over. But I wanted to try putting this, and you see I'm still in my pajama bottoms. I wanted to try putting this seed stitch border onto something. So see that? I'm going to try adding it to this coaster and see how that looks. Just kind of playing around with it. And then I'm also going to show you a few more stitches, some basic stitches. I learned one called a rib, a knit 2 purl 2 rib stitch, and so that's really neat too. So I'm going to show you that next. Bye.